Hello, hello, and welcome back to the final frontier, the spinal frontier of our Space Quest playthrough. We have finally made it to Space Quest 6. This game's a little bit decisive, I guess. Divisive, not decisive. Divisive. In the Space Quest community, I suppose. I feel like it is anyway. I feel like a lot of people don't like this game. It's definitely not within the vein of like the original games. It is quite different. I personally quite like it, mainly because of Gary Owens' voiceovers. I'm not sure. I think the storyline's kind of interesting too. Like, it's not the best storyline out of the series, but I think it's still pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Not my favorite, but I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. But yes, we're going to be jumping into this one tonight. I'm not sure how long this one will take to finish. I would say probably like 3 streams or so, 3 or 4 streams. Yeah. This game, I'm trying to remember, it has what people think is copyright protection. Because usually they do copyright protection in these games by putting like a puzzle or something you have to reference into the game manual. So if you don't have the game manual, it's probably, well, you've either lost it or the copy you're playing is not like a legit copy. But there's a puzzle in this game which a lot of people think is copyright protection, but it's actually not. Apparently the puzzle itself was supposed to be in the game as just a puzzle, but they ran out of time to implement it, so they had to put the like hints for the puzzle into the manual instead, so it kind of feels like copyright protection, but it's not. That's what I've heard about it anyway. But it is kind of a pain in the ass, the puzzle for this one. I don't know, I'm not sure. I might end up just finding the answer, like googling the answer. We'll see how we go. Mainly in the interest of time, because it can be a little bit finicky to solve, and that might be a little bit boring, but we'll see how we get on. But yes, this is the final game in the series. There was supposed to be a 7th game. There is a trailer for it. It looks really bad. I mean, it probably looked kind of cool for the time, but it's very dated now. It's maybe a good thing they didn't do a 7th one. There is also Space Venture, which is made by the 2 guys from Andromeda, which seems to have been in development for like 50 years now, with no sign of it being released anytime soon. I know they've been doing updates on their blog or on their Kickstarter page with progress, and they apparently had to rewrite the entire game into a new engine because the old engine, there was some issue with it. I can't quite remember what it was. So that delayed it a lot, but I don't know where it is. I haven't checked it in a little while, so it may never be released. Who knows? I didn't end up backing it, which it might be a blessing. But they did release a demo, and it seemed kind of not that great, to be honest. It felt like I think they were trying to capture the vibe of the original series with like the humor and stuff, but that humor's definitely dated, and it just feels, to me, it felt a little bit lame. And the graphical direction they went in is, I'm not sure what their thinking behind it was, but it's like a 3D. They went in like a 3D, like, it's not 3D, but it's like the environments and the characters are like 3D rendered, but it's not like, you know, it's not like a 3D space in terms of the game. It looks not that great, in my opinion. I think they should have gone like pixel art, kind of like Thimbleweed Park. I think that looks really cool, because that kind of art style doesn't date if it's done well, whereas what they've done with Space Venture does not look good. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, let's stop talking about that and get into the game. Hopefully the sound levels are good. They look pretty good to me. I might just turn them up slightly. This music is very loud in this first bit. Okay, let's do it. Get a timer going, I guess. There we go. 107 deaths. That's throughout all the games so far in the series. This game, I feel like this game, the deaths are quite limited.
The StarCon Federation has reached its decision.
You can definitely die, but they're kind of far and few
Roger
between.
Wilco, please step forward. Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters, misuse of StarCon property, disintegrating a fellow officer, perpetrating a sequel without authorization, and consorting with a female of higher rank. Do you have anything to say for yourself before we pronounce
I'm not sure what
sentence?
they mean by the sequel without authorization. Is it supposed to be
Can't
4?
you guys take a joke?
Do you have anything intelligent to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Nope.
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the StarCon Federation, you are to be decommissioned. You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain. You are no longer an officer of the StarCon Federation. Your enrollment at StarCon Academy is hereby terminated.
Poor Roger can never catch a break.
However,
He saved the galaxy. Like, how many times?
due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew, and the fact that nobody gets rid of stubborn mildew stains and black heel marks as well as you do, we are returning you to your former post with StarCon Fleet.
Janitor time.
You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second class on board the SCS Deep Ship 86.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Feels weird playing this game on like a modern computer without a disc, because I remember this part in particular when I played it as a kid on CD-ROM. It was so slow to load, and it was like this video bit was so like stuttery. It's not good.
Attention all hands. This is your commander speaking. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
As a gesture of appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Kielbasa out.
Kielbasa.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy...
Gary Owens. Rest in peace, Gary Owens. Such a good voice.
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen, so long as his body is intact. Do you understand?
Yes, we got it. Yes, right, we got it. Yes, right.
Good. Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on shore leave.
Okay, I'm ready. Energize!
As we join our hero, Roger Wilco, he has just been transported to the surface of Polysorbate 60 to enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process. Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
That's all we need.
Oh, great. Real wonderful. Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap. Jeez, this is snug. Real snug. You know, it actually makes me feel kind of good. I remember when I used to wear my mom's... well, never mind. No time for nostalgia. I've got a serious extraction problem to work out first.
No time for nostalgia, Roger. Alright, we're into it. We can have a look around. We can get some nice commentary from Mr. Gary.
This guy looks like a vertically challenged Darth Vader. What does a thing like that do for fun? Hey, that one looks familiar. It lacks a bit in the stature department, though.
This game would definitely not be as good without Gary Owens.
You'd think, if indeed you did, that a guy with the skin quality of a pachyderm wouldn't have a problem with this climate. Hey, that one has some legs. They're kind of spindly, but you sure have no room to criticize. It looks like someone or something got just a little two-faced and wrecked a perfectly good Loadster 750, the Pinto of Polysorbate. This is an interesting billboard. You can't help but wonder what this Altera company markets.
I don't think it's a company.
Bearing signs indicating the names of the streets which create this intersection, a light pole illuminates the area. What a mistake that is. Like anyone would want to see more of this place.
They talk shit about this place, but everyone seemed very excited to come here for their shore leave.
Rats! The cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
I like how he laughs at that bit at the end. He obviously was they didn't do another take, but he obviously I guess was reading that line for the first time and thought it was funny.
Rats! The cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27. That's an interesting piece of hardware. Your normally dim power of recollection actually recalls having seen a picture of one of these in the ship library. Get this. It's called a bike. People used to actually get on these and use their own muscles to achieve locomotion. What losers. Upon closer inspection, you notice some sort of ID card hanging on the frame.
Let's get it. Can we actually reach it from here? I don't think we can.
Your reach is about as great as your personal depth.
Oh shit.
Bootlicker appears to be open for business. The Cyclops Club doesn't appear to be doing business.
Oh no. What happened? Fell on hard times, I guess. Right. We're gonna wait for one of those
Seldom have you had the good fortune to
droids
get to
to
know
come
a street
back.
so up close and personal. You feel you have a real bond growing.
Can we talk?
He wisely ignores you.
I hope I never get so far gone that I end up talking to myself like this.
You're no Bruce Dern, buddy.
I don't know who that is.
He seems totally unfazed by your sorry attempt at communication.
Alright, let's get out of here. So I think we have to wait for him to come the other direction. Oh, there we go. He politely turned around for us.
Thank you, my good man. Yikes, I hope everything came out with me.
Oh, we should check the... This has always confused me. Detail is at full. If we turn it all the way down, looks pretty much the same to me. What is scroll? Alright, what do we got? One Buckazoid.
That's your current Buckazoid collection. It's your trusty whisk broom and dustpan.
Whisk broom. My god. Alright, let's get this ID card.
Upon grabbing the ID card, you notice the picture on it is of a rather homely-looking alien type. Guess everyone can't be as fortunate as you.
I guess not. What's this? Can we look at this hole that we made?
Yes, you actually left a cool-looking mold of your lower torso. Well, actually, it's not that impressive.
Cool. Alright. We're gonna have a look around, I guess. We can go into Bootlicker. Bootlicker. I just realized that pun. It took me like 20-something years.
A stack of papers lay unattended on the floor. Apparently, Pa doesn't get in a big hurry to put stuff away. The headline reads, Lindbergh baby kidnapped.
Lindbergh baby. Okay.
Your mouth waters at the wine coolers, especially this wild Roddenberry-flavored stuff. Then again, a nice frosty Harlan Alison, a cold-filtered Beers Anthony, or a Marion Zima Bradley sounds good about now.
Some puns in there I do not know, do not understand. Alright, what else we got?
This little flesh wad looks familiar. You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars.
Telecommunications wars.
Pa keeps
Sounds
some of the more
serious.
expensive stuff back here, like Jurassic Dark, Raymond E. Feisterbrow, and Samuel Douglas Adams.
I got one of those references.
Pa Conshohocken sits behind the counter by his favorite possession, something he values greater than his own life, the cash register. Pa's been in business for quite a while, as his grizzled look might attest.
Pa.
Were it working this device, it, as noted on its top, would supply ice. The shelves of this interesting establishment hold just about every kind of swill a buzz junkie could want. Of course, whether or not you would survive this stuff is another question.
Yikes, those liquid crystal displays. I still have nightmares about them.
What? Nightmares about what?
Yeah.
You look at it, but nothing strikes your fancy. A camera covers every square centimeter around the clerk just for security measures. It's amazing what kinds of crimes people will commit to get some of Pa's special stock.
Special stock, eh? Alright. Let's have a chat to Pa. Pa Conshohocken, whatever his name was.
Hi there.
Howdy,
there, partner.
Hey,
Name's Paul.
that sounds familiar.
Paul Conshohocker. Yeah, it's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you.
Fair enough.
Welcome.
That sounds fair.
Cool. Alright, we can't do anything here yet. I don't think. What if we...
You drool in that direction, but no one notices.
Lucky.
That's delightful. Despite the enticement.
Right, let's check out this dude.
Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
Oh, sorry. My bad. He's sparkly. He's like a Wish version of E.T. Wait for it. Wait for it. Any minute now. There it is. Toilet humor. Never gets old. Maybe it does. Oh shit, what's that?
It's one of those new Kodrak mobile photo booths. I heard they were beta testing those.
We don't want to touch that just yet. I mean, we could... Can we do anything with it right now?
It's unmoved by your touch.
Talk to it.
You get a jump on senility by mumbling to yourself.
Zorbot the Greek. I don't get that one. There's quite a few of these movie titles. Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. Wow, we know that one. Can we look at this?
Rat.
That's the same dialogue. We're gonna head in this direction. But I want to look at Johnny Pneumatic. Okay. What else we got? Space Quest 7, the musical. Oh, who's this guy? Talk to him.
Hey!
He ignores you.
This is the guy from the demo.
It's one of those Bjorn guys. It's so cute when they talk about assimilating everyone.
I never made the connection that that's the dude from the demo until now. I guess because we only just finished playing the demo. Touch him.
Let's not, and say we did.
Okay. So get out of my way. Oh, stuck. Raiders of the Lost Semicircle. I like it. What else we got? The organ. What would that be in reference to? The organ. Don't know. Raising Arizona. Space Quest 1. Okay. The Last Stooge Fighter. Same one again. Same one again. Maybe that's all of them? I feel like there was other ones. Or a few Buckazoids more. These are definitely like True Flies. Ooh, is that True Lies? Who's this guy?
What is that? It looks like a punk grasshopper. What would Darwin think of this place?
Talk to it.
Hey!
He ignores you. Get used to it.
Touch him.
No, that wouldn't be wise. Oh, I forgot. We don't do wisdom in these games.
Not often. Not often at all. Can we leave, please? Get off me! The fuck? Outpost, the movie. Last Stooge Fighter, I've already had that one. Space Quest 6, Roger Wilco and the Colon of Doom. We're playing Space Quest 6. The Spinal Frontier. This did also have a different name in development, but they had to change it because it was I think it involved a colon, maybe, or it was some kind of play on Carmen Sandiego. I don't quite remember. Gumby versus Mr. Bill. Okay, we'll do like a couple more of these and we'll move on. Seen that one. Definitely a few, but some seem to be coming up more often than others. Johnny Pneumatic. Mary Ann versus Ginger. Okay. Alright, let's move on.
You wonder if there could be any connection between this kind of waste disposal and a thriving business like implants and stuff. Wow, that's kind of deep for you. This part of town is almost as glamorous as the rest.
Almost.
A very odd fixture occupies a good portion of this corner. Its purpose is irrelevant, as it seems to be the victim of a lack of maintenance and some sort of clinging mineral-like deposit, which have been laid down in several arch-shaped patterns. A sensible person would be afraid to find out what this caps off. That being the case, I'll take the liberty of telling you that it's something you don't want to mess with.
Well, we shall not then.
Some wise sap closed up shop and jammed from this dying settlement. Now there's an interesting sounding business name. You wonder what they sell.
Who knows? It's a mystery.
There's only one way to find out if they mean what they say.
Those two look like people my mom warned me about. I think I should avoid them.
No, you must talk to them, Roger.
Let's not. And say we did.
Why not?
She says, "Scrump off, you little felchmonger."
Alright. We can go this way, we can go to implants and stuff. Oh shit. Game's freaking out. Must be all that ray tracing. What is on the TV?
Ah, this place still has those old-style ray projection infomercial viewers. What rubes.
What rubes.
Nice place, if you're a fan of dives. Those are some interesting-looking dudes. Must be a couple of real losers, since they seem to be dateless.
What?
Of course, that won't be a problem for you once word gets around that you've hit the planet.
Yeah, we're like a hero.
Can you believe he actually thinks that?
But we're a hero. Everyone loves us.
Nice place, if you're a... That's the manager of this little slice of heaven. He looks like he's an expert on energy conservation. Mainly his. Nice place. Nice place. Ah, this place... An elevator. Boy, this place has everything. It hurts your eyes to look at that. In fact, you feel a major headache coming on. Your words are so unspectacular, nature doesn't even see fit to grant it an echo.
Damn, it's harsh.
He seems to be ignoring you.
Mate.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 buckazoids a night. In advance, you understand.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
I got no reservations from any StarCon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough out the buckazoids.
How much?
So that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300. That's 300 a night, and I don't include any weird pets. Them's extra.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry pinkish carcass out of here.
Well, 300? Okay, but give me your finest room then.
The finest room? Yeah, right. You got it, buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
Well, gotta get ourselves some money because we've only got one Buckazoid. Oh, we got our security card though.
It's the alien ID you snagged from that rusty bike. That's a fairly hideous picture of the former owner. It makes the average Department of Motor Vehicles photographer look like Ansel Adams.
Don't know who that is either. Alright, where else are we gonna go? Implants. Oh, this thing's back again. What the fuck is this thing? Look at him.
Wow, a great woolly vulture. It resembles a hairy embryo.
A hairy embryo.
You consider it, but decide it's something best not done.
Don't touch the hairy embryo, Roger.
Not unlike your fellow humans, they pay you no mind.
Alright, down here. Get off the street. What the f... Jesus. Why does everyone keep getting in my way?
Yikes! Can it be? Why, yes it is. It's Fester. Fester Blatz. Former owner and proprietor of Fester's World o' Wonders, a cheesy little tourist trap on the desert planetoid of Fleabot.
We remember him.
The t-shirt looks, and unfortunately smells, like the same one he wore on Fleabot. He has the expression of someone enjoying a permanent wedgie. He has aged somewhat.
Nasty
like
dude, don't do that.
Neck rings. These last few years have been rough on him. From what you remember of him, he used to be kind of an aqua blue. Now he looks like a used lug liner, or the color of a Vorillion miner's loogie.
He ain't looking too well. Old Fester. He was from Space Quest 3? Yes, Space Quest 3. What else we got?
Brain-dead products have been a staple of the home-built being hobbyist for decades now. They make a fine line of adapter plugs which allow for cross-species component swapping. Means you'll be able to pick up parts anywhere other beings exist. Nice deal, huh?
Sounds good.
They also make a pretty fine moddy. Get tired of what kind of mood your droid, or spouse for that matter, is in? Why, you just slap in one of those babies and bingo! You can modify them into a whole new attitude. Find a wife type who won't pay some big buckazoids for that. Too bad the sale of them is illegal. About all I do is trade for them. It's one of them loopholes, guess you could say. Kinda developed a hobby of collecting the suckers. Yeah, I got them in a few months ago, fresh from the harvesting facility. Genuine dumb brand cranial stocks. Perfect for when just one or two accidental nicks from those amateur scalpels can render your home-built being useless as lips on a... Oh, never mind. Just rip out that old stock and slam in one of these little beauties and your home-built being will be carrying out your bidding in no time. Guaranteed.
Sounds great.
It's a marketing device for dumb. They design and manufacture a wide variety of implants, prosthetics, and conversion attachment kits. Hopefully their product is better made than their sign is.
It's probably an old sign.
So this is where old Fester ended up after the total collapse of the never-thriving tourist trade on that sandy planetoid Fleabot. He seems to know how to land on his feet, no matter how fungally challenged they may be.
Yeah, this is the only place on the planet to get a good lobe piercing, I tell ya. And even though we don't have to, we do use only Lorshan quality body part piercing products. Less chance of pus buildup and drainage that way. That stuff tends to dull the erythrium coating on the hardware.
Who's gonna see that? It's in your brain. The hell?
An empty tank of gen blood sits in the dust. A generic synthetic blood which was originally designed for use as a temporary blood substitute in the event of traumatic loss. It has become a favorite in the You Build a Beast Brotherhood.
I see.
Them syringes you can use with lidocaine if you got some. Sometimes you gotta give old Butch a jump start right at first.
Now you know what happened to the infamous R2 line of droids. They've been reduced to carrying out the most trivial of tasks. Fester's using one for a gen blood blender. How sad.
How
The
sad.
R2 line of droids seemed like the hottest thing going in their day. Then they found that one little flaw in the programming. Unfortunately, the princess's personal life will never be quite the same.
Funny.
So this is where old Fester ended up after the total
Okay, already heard that one.
Wow, an Apple II Plus running biorhythms. You thought IBM had rounded all those up and landfilled them decades ago, back when Apple started the push to open home computing to the public, making it fun and accessible.
It's still around now.
This one's labeled fresh. By the looks of things around here, fresh is a very relative term.
What even is that? Is it like a brain with a pipe stuck in it?
What can be said that isn't painfully obvious?
With airbag.
You look at it, but nothing strikes your fancy. What's special about this Abby Normal guy? Good night, Mr. Feldman, wherever you are.
Yeah, sometimes when you do a lot of cranial work, you gotta replace the fluid so the old brain isn't just bouncing around in there like a BB. But then you're probably already used to that.
Hey, it's not cool, dude.
The drawers seem to be crammed with Modi's plug-in modification implants and the various adapters necessary to make them work universally. Fester has quite a collection of these, which is surprising. The sale of those things was banned years ago.
Fester, what have you been doing? And talk to us. We looked at him, right? Yes.
Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz.
Howdy,
Mr.
stranger.
Blatz. Welcome to Implants and Stuff. Go ahead. Have a look around at some of the most interesting replacement body components this lovely planetoid has to offer.
We already talked to him, didn't we?
Oh, a nice fresh sales pitch.
Did we not? Alright, we can't do anything with him yet. Get out of here. Where else can we go? It's him. He's back. Leave me alone, man. What do you want from me?
Sweet sentiments, urban style. The street's a little bit cleaner here. It does have that peculiar burn crater just under the traffic signal. A mechanical traffic light diligently maintains control over the nearly non-existent traffic in the area. Ah, an arcade. You haven't been in an arcade in at least a sequel or two. How cute. It has a really big replica of a coin slot.
How cute.
Now this place seems to be a little more interesting. Messy, but interesting. Noise emanating from the two establishments here indicates there might actually be something fun going on inside.
Oh yeah, some fun.
The pilot
Finally.
of this craft employed a truly creative parking technique. By the looks of it, they'd been a patron of Orion's Belt immediately prior to executing this fine parking job. Another Orion's Belt franchise. That's one place you have yet to be banished from. I'll bet that's the finest neon sculpture on the whole corner.
It's pretty cool.
The flaming barrels remind you of the good old days, kicking back in the sandy outback of Corona, roasting Grell burgers over a lit rocket nozzle. Life was so simple then, but then so are you. Apparently, some things don't change. This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way.
Talk to him.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention. You're pretty used to it. But someday...
Someday someone will talk to me. Alright, let's go to the arcade. Oh, we lost the music. Whoa.
Look, it's the hot new game, Stooge Fighter 3. It's supposed to be the goriest, most violent arcade game since Disemboweling for Dollars. These lava screens from Magmetheus show soothing visuals while playing hot techno-lava tunes like What's Lava Got to Do With It? You Always Hurt the One You Lava, and Just Let Your Lava Flow. This humongous expensive game is an all-time favorite. You have to duplicate famous gourmet dishes while piloting vintage combat aircraft against the Nazi menace.
What the fuck?
It's called Secret Recipes of the Luftwaffe.
It sounds like an amazing game. I want it.
Cool. It's a potential sucker trying to decide if it's worth it.
It's
There's
Mario.
a serious dweeb factor happening here.
We're in an arcade. What do you expect?
An overhead screen advertises a new kiddie-level arcade game in which you walk around Calcutta trying to match the right body part with the leper who lost it. It's
That laugh.
called Mixed Up Mother Teresa.
Mixed up Mother Teresa. Was that a genuine laugh, do you reckon?
An overhead screen advertises a new kiddie-level arcade game in which you walk around Calcutta trying to match the right body part with the leper who lost it. It's called
think it was.
Mixed Up Mother Teresa. This rough, tough cream puff is positively myrtleizing that machine.
Myrtleizing. Myrtleize
That's one
it.
hefty teenager. Must be from the Mariposa planetoid. Interesting head formation. He looks like one of those cranium suckers you saw in a scary movie once. Guess that means you'll be safe.
That's not cool, man.
Another in the wide variety of life forms you've seen on this planet. This guy just stands there, looks, and fires an occasional lunger. How did all these forms manage to come together in one place? Normally, you'd have to travel light years to run into just a few different life forms. This place has the odds beaten big time. This arcade, known to the locals as Dismembers Only, is filled with
Dismembers Only.
lowlifes, druggies, and juvenile delinquents from all over the galaxy. And those are just the employees. You are visually... You display your standard blank stare, but it is unimpressed.
This guy looks like the devil.
It hurts your eyes to look at that.
Or an ant.
In fact, you feel a major headache coming on.
This guy looks like a nail or a mushroom.
This guy looks like a well-used railroad
Hey.
spike. Perhaps the rust and mushroomed head give it away.
That's kind of what I said.
This little purple being is kicking Fanny on this game. He's built up an audience.
Keep kicking Fanny, man.
This
You're
little
doing
purple
well.
being... It's last year's hot arcade punch-em-up. More dull combat too.
I like it. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Now that's an interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what? Your words are so unspectacular, it ignores you. Some of these beings act like mannequins. They're fully developed physically, but they seem perfectly content to just stand and look at the pretty lights. Weird.
Word.
Your words are so... Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you. Leave him alone. He's trying for his personal high.
Personal high.
Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
Sorry. Alright, well, you can talk to this dude. I know this much. Can we look at this?
This arcade known to the local... And
No.
those are...
Alright, let's chat to this man. This fellow.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Say, partner, care to indulge in a friendly game? By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama
Jerkwad.
call you?
A mistake. But my friends call me Roger. Roger Wilco.
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
Let's do it.
Gosh, Mr. Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Scumsoft. It's a Scumsoft game.
It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space Quest 4, that's for sure. It hurts your eyes to look at that. That bores me so.
Oh. During the game, the joystick controls your player's moves. We have no idea what it does on its time off. Okay.
Each of these buttons performs a different function depending on which character you're playing. Instructions are given at the beginning of each game.
Who are we gonna be? Larman, Coily Joe, Big Mo. I think we should be Larman.
This is the Lairman.
Oh,
he
the
has
Lairman.
a ear twist, a sinus-draining nose tweak, and he does a pretty respectable crowbar to the nose. He's not one to be underestimated.
Coily Joe.
This one's Coily Joe. Coily's bulk belies the finesse-laden look-up, look-down move, and the nyeh hand in the face. He also has the raw power to deliver a stunning fist on nose overhand. A powerful package indeed.
Sounds impressive.
This is Big Mo. Big Mo's specialties are the face slap and a particularly effective hair pull guaranteed to make even Geordie's eyes water.
I don't know who that is. Alright. We're going with Larman. We're gonna go with Larman. Can we talk to them?
You drool. You're...
No. It's not like Space Quest 4 at all.
You drool. You start to say something. Don't touch that.
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been. Alright, Larman.
It feels...
How do we start? I choose Larman. To play using a keyboard, press A to move backwards, S to duck. Press D to move forwards. QW. Wow, there's crazy ass controls. Alright, we're gonna try and use both.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go, Larman. Show him who's boss. From memory, this is impossible to win. We're doing pretty good though. This guy's not doing anything. Take him down, Larman. I'm pretty sure we do like very small damage and he just does like most of our health bar with one hit. This tactic's working though. What the hell? Oh no. Get out of there, quick. Ow, my hair. Okay, now we can't even hit him. We must get to a certain point and then just stop letting you hit them. Yeah, see, we can't even like... We can't attack if they're in range. Oh. Doing a dance. Come on, we're gonna take him down. Big Mo. It's rigged. My head. My god. No. Come on, Larman. I believe in you.
Big Mo wins.
Big Mo. So it looks like you can do damage to them to a point, and then you just... What the hell? Get them with the crowbar, go! That move's not working. Get his nose! My nose! Yeah, you get like wrecked. Oh, the wrench.
Big Mo wins the match. He moitered you.
He moitered you. Been moitered.
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky. Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style. Wanna play again?
Wanna play again? Not now, sir.
Not now, thanks.
We'll be back though, don't you worry. Be back for a rematch. Arcade action. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna jump up for a sec, but I will be back momentarily, so bear with me. Alright, I've returned. So, we're pretty much done with the arcade for now. We will come back here later though. What about this thing? What's that?
The guy looks like he could really use a visit to Supercuts. If the thought of how he might look underneath didn't cause you to involuntarily retch, you might even have paid. That wouldn't...
We got run over. Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't...
Alright, we're going into Orion's belt.
It would appear that once again, Vice is a bit more profitable than most business ventures. This place is almost too hip for the planet. But then, that's no mean feat, given what a total heap this place appears to be.
Okay, what's going on in here? Who's this?
So this is where Sinead O'Connor's been hanging
What?
out.
She's looking a lot bluer than I remember.
Looks like this big furry dude is laying out his best Orlanian pickup lines for the Ice Queen. It appears she's not fielding any of them.
But that joke has aged like milk.
Yikes! I'll bet even old Fester Blatz hasn't seen one of these.
I'll bet.
What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? You recognize the uniform of the Fistal Hemisphere Alliance. Unlike that popular trunk-bearing pachyderm on that planet Earth, this guy seems to actually be drinking through his trunk. That means he's drinking through his nose. Yuck.
Yuck.
This guy has an interesting cranial configuration.
This chick's got flies over her head.
She sure could use a no-pest strip.
Alright, what else we got? Eczema. Eczema brand. Sounds tasty.
Now there's an interesting look. What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? That she'll look better come closing time. It's one of several people dying to get into the restroom. This guy's the next in line for the restroom. He looks a little anxious. A wide variety of concoctions fills the shelves behind the bar. There's probably something there to provide a buzz for just about any organic system. Some of your personal favorites: Babylon 45, Watney's Red Planet, and Starbeck. Starbeck. It makes you go where no man has gone before.
Okay.
This is the main floor of the Swank Lounge, Orion's Belt. This seems to be where things are happening for the slightly seedier beings of the city. As you can see, there's a pretty good cross-section of the regional population represented here. This vertical adjustment device offers access to the loft above.
Let's go. Go up there. Oh. Hey, was that guy there before? We didn't look at him.
This guy wishes he had a clothespin right about now.
Okay.
Yep, it's the fourth guy in line for the restroom. Definitely standing room only.
Wasn't this the guy that was downstairs? He's got a StarCon uniform on. This guy looks familiar.
He looks lonely, but not enough for your company.
Oh no.
This guy looks like he just got back from Cybernom.
Cybernom.
Wow, this sucker makes even you look like GQ material. The booths contain some of the more low-key patrons. These nitro suckers come in all types. They're all drawing on the hoses. Amazingly, they don't freeze. They just glaze over for a few moments while the others laugh. This one has a tattoo which says, "I love Lula."
I love Lula. This guy, I don't know what is about this guy, but he looks like a different character from something else. Cannot quite put my finger on it.
Woof woof. Adventure game stress must really be getting to you if you want to get romantic with that.
I was wanting to talk to him.
In this case, I'd suggest you just talk to yourself.
Howdy, Dollface. What can I get ya?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Okay, you just let me know if you change your mind, hon.
So this, you can steal coins from her tray. Oh.
Hey, buddy, get your paws out of my tips or I'll liberate your favorite organ. I'll even let you choose. Or you can leave my tips alone and you won't have to worry about that decision. It's up to you.
It's up to you. You can steal them. Because I remember...
You snag a Buckazoid off the Waitron. How cool you are.
How cool. When I originally played this, I thought this was how you had to, like, progress. It was by stealing coins until you had enough. But it only lets you get a certain amount and then it stops letting you steal them. So... and you can get to like 20 something. This door's open. This door's usually closed. It's weird. Maybe because, okay, yeah, alright. We can come back here again.
They're just some no deposit empties. I don't know what comes down here, but these definitely have some sort of deposit. I wonder if these spiders jump.
I don't want to find out.
Kegs of Watney's, Red Dog, Samuel Adams. Excuse me, I need to wipe my chin.
Okay.
Cartons of really boring stuff like cocktail napkins and the like populate a good portion of the area down here. One small window once allowed light in from the outside.
Once, not no more. Not no more. Alright, get out of here. We don't need to be down here yet. Cool. Can we talk to this? We can talk to this guy.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toad jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Do we want any of those? No.
You know what? I think I'll pass.
Impressed by his own perceived magnificence, this wannabe babe magnet stands and just radiates cool.
Alright. So, now I need to remember what we do. We need to find a particular guy. We also need to use this.
It's one of those new Kodrak mobile photo booths. I heard they were beta testing those.
I don't remember if we can do this yet, but we can try it. I'm not sure if we have enough money. Oh, we can.
You pop a coin in the slot and climb on in.
All right, I'm looking pretty good. Fire away. There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
Good thing you didn't opt for that second set of prints after all. Guess that guy won't be filing any complaints with the Portable Business Association.
Guess not. Alright, we got some pictures of ourselves.
Pretty cool looking, eh?
I guess he's put his hands in his ears. It's funny. Alright, so we can do this.
You quite cleverly paste your picture over the old one on the ID card.
I like how it's still ripped, so it's like obviously pasted.
Let's look at it together and see what we can see, okay?
Cool, we got an ID card. And we do need to find a certain person. I'm pretty sure he randomly... There we go, Tango and Cash. What was that, 27, the sequel. This guy. We need to talk to him.
This guy looks like he should be standing watch around one of those barrels. He has a bit of a nervous look about him.
No, sir, come back.
He's too far away.
Bruh, come back here. What the hell? I'll talk to you.
Hey!
Hey.
I wonder if you... Nah, what was I thinking?
Hey!
I like how he just yells, hey, at everyone.
Buddy.
When he wants to
maybe
talk.
You can help me out. I'm trying to track down this Ender Droid. I'm an Ender Droid runner. I know it don't look so hot, but I'm in disguise, you know?
Sure.
In disguise? Yeah, you do look disguised. I just don't know what like. Hey, here's a tip. Think seriously about a flea dip.
I could really use your help getting this one. I've had a hell of a time tracking him down. You've got to help me. Tell you what, if you can find and immobilize this bionic beer opener, it's worth 50 buckazoids to you. What do you say to that? I've scoured this dung heap and haven't seen synthetic hide nor hair of him. All that's left to check is that bar. I'd go in there myself, you see, but I've had a little misunderstanding with the management. No biggie. I'm sure it'll blow over soon. Anyway, can you help me out? What do you say? 50 buckazoids. And if you don't mind me saying it, You look like you could use it. So how about it?
Thanks.
Well, I don't know. What's this Endodroid thing look like? And why do you want it?
Well, he's about your height, only maybe a few inches higher. And I'd say about your weight, give or take 60 pounds or so. But then that's just probably because of that stuff he's made of. Kind of a liquid metal thing, but that's not important. He's got a crew cut, and I think he was wearing a long, dark coat. Has a strange accent.
But why do you want him?
Oh, he made some people mad.
How?
He killed him.
Oh, I guess he sort of jumped out of his program and kind of killed and/or mangled a score or so of co-workers and, more importantly, management personnel. A big no-no. No big deal. I just gotta take him in for analysis and processing. It could help pull me out of my, unfortunate cash flow situation. And most importantly, it can mean 50 buckazoids for you. What do you say?
Well, I could use the buckazoids. I'll see what I can do.
Great. You won't regret it. You're gonna need this data quarter. It's been modified to only be sensitive to certain unique components like droidium, something only an Endodroid would be composed of. This'll help you root him out. Good luck. Let me know when you got him.
Sure thing, buddy.
Thanks. I gotta go check in with the home office. I'll check back out here a little later to see how you're coming along.
Sounds good. Alright. We're broken. We can't move. What? Roger. Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Don't.
This might be a problem. We can't move. Can we save? Oh man, we've got a ways to go back. Although we haven't really done anything, we've just been looking around, so. What is this guy? Endodroid. Hunting. Let's load this. Then load this. No. What happened?
The street.
He broke us. Bastard. Okay. We finished that, right? We played him already? Probably. We gotta steal our Buckazoid back. We don't actually need that, but we can do some stuff in here too, actually. Okay, get that Buckazoid, buddy.
You snag a. You snag.
We got two. It's our lucky day. Oh, there is something we can do about here, but we'll do it later. Because it's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain. Oh, we didn't get our photo. We gotta get our photo too. Oh, it's the vulture. Why does everyone get stuck on us? Damn it. Okay.
In this?
No.
No.
Stop.
You
Get
pop
a
a coin in the slot
photo.
and climb on in.
All right, I'm looking pretty good. Fire away.
Far away.
There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
Good thing you
Got
didn't
eaten.
opt for that second set of princess.
Okay, combine these. Find the Endodroid man. There he is over there. Is he going to come back out? Okay, we're going to save. Right. Ah, this dude. But
He's too far.
he's not.
Hey.
Watch out! There's a car.
Hey.
All right. Can we move this time? Yes. Very good. Let's see. We need to find another person. Although Zobrot the Greek. If we haven't, oh, there he is. That's the guy.
No, can it be? It is. It's Elmo Pug, the former CEO of Scumsoft. Hard times have hit him like a ball-peen hammer between the eyes. Maybe there is a karma ferry.
So this is the guy who owned Scumsoft in Space Quest 3 that we fought in like a giant robot.
Hey. Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Oh yeah, that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games.
Scandal.
I've got to maintain a fairly, modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Coldsordian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal. My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
Catch you later. So, Coldsordian brandy, eh? I imagine Bootlicker will have that. Hudson Hawk goes to Washington. There's another one. Another new one. Alright, can we talk to him about it?
So, Pa, what's the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, there's the good stuff, Sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's Coldsordian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
So that's, yeah, so 20 buckazoids. We have 2 buckazoids. And I remember, as I said, I remember like trying to steal tips from that tray to get 20, and I think it lets you get to like around 20, like 18 or something, and then it stops letting you be able to steal them. So don't do it that way. So what we need to do, we have this thing now.
This is the data coder you got from that Endodroid Hunter dude.
Hunter dude.
This is the...
There it is.
This button turns the data coder on and off.
Look at our thumb. What's going on with our thumb?
You notice your firm muscular fingers, the graceful bone structure, the elegant blood blister under your thumb. These are a man's hands. Grrr.
Grrr. You can open it. So this is what a lot of people think is the copyright protection puzzle. We will come to that at some point. So we can track different substances. This is the proximity to the substance. Droidium Crystal Mighty. Crystal Mighty. Opalamine. Give me a call. Leslie Nelson. Oh, we got a Leslie Nelson reference. Back to school. World War I veteran. Okay. Balderol. V. Nelson. Sudabum. Cradlinol. So this is the one we want to track. But basically just if we come here. If we come to about here.
This button.
But you can see we've got 2 bars. We're close. We're close to the Endodroid. Thanks, see, so now this door's closed. Two bars. I think that's how you're supposed to figure it out. It's just proximity to this door.
It feels slightly gritty. That's...
Kick it.
Well, that wasn't too bad for a borderline physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though. Nah, you still haven't convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
Yeah.
Wow, you really did it! Not exactly the subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you'd have the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
That's right. Don't doubt Roger. So...
You go now and I don't rearrange your organs.
We found him.
It's the Endodroid, and he's repairing himself. Yuck. It's a small section of pipe, not unlike those commonly found at ice skating accidents.
What? We shall take that. We're gonna save here. Oh shit. No, it's fine, actually. I want to show the death.
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better.
Well, I'm not going to...
Couldn't really see us, actually. Let's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here.
Yeah, that's...
Well, we can go try again. That's right. Try again will work.
Yeah,
that's a pretty intense death.
Look much better now.
Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
But yeah, this one's a lot more forgiving because it gives you a try again screen. So if you die, you can pretty much start from where you died rather than having to rely on your saves. But there's not a lot of deaths in this one from memory. There's that one, and there's like a few towards the end. But like, aside from that, there's not a lot. Alright, so we need to get some things to catch the Endodroid. That's like our task at the moment, because we need 20 Bikazoids to get the Cold Saurian Brandy. And this guy's offering us 50 for catching the Endodroid, so we're gonna do some things.
That's an...
to catch him.
Huh, so you're with Polysorbate Security, huh? Yeah, what can I get for you, Chief?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a Fuzzy Toad Jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Make me a Fuzzy Toad Jam.
I got just the thing for you guys. It's something I don't even give the regulars here. What do you think, eh?
What is it? Special.
Make me a double uvula spritzer. Twist a fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
Hacked and whipped.
Okay, coming right up, Chief. Listen, this'll take a couple of minutes, but feast your eyes on the making of it, all right?
Oh, that's just fine. Take your time, my good man.
Alright, so he's gonna go make our drink while he's preoccupied. I'm going into the fridge. Freezer. Fridge freezer. I'm gonna get some ice trays. We also need to do something with one of these pipes. Not that one.
Yow! You quickly close that valve again. Yow! This one doesn't spew anything.
So this one we need to bend.
It's solidly in. You pin.
Do they do? There we go.
With a flick of your very supple wrist, you pull the conduit loose from below the valve. Oops!
Oops! So, yeah, this... I never got out of this area when I played this as a kid, because, like, solving these puzzles is a bit tricky. This guy's new. Who's this guy?
This rather large individual with the headphones seems to have tuned this place out.
Yeah, this whole, like, everything relies on catching this Endodroid, and like this whole puzzle is pretty tricky to figure out without clues. Okay, so then we have to come upstairs. We need to deal with these dudes, show them our security card.
You hear them say, "Geez, our skimmer's double hovered. We gotta run." Several lengths of tubing lead from a valve array atop the tank, allowing simultaneous access to its contents. The druggies are gone, leaving a partially used nitro tank.
Alright, so we're going to take their pipes.
You snag the 4 hoses. Never know when you're going to meet that special lady.
What does that even mean? The hell? Alright, so we need to drag this over to this pipe. This very inconspicuous pipe.
The canister snaps neatly into the conduit opening.
Not obvious at all that that's what you need to do.
It's a twisted mass of hookah hoses. You carefully untangle the twisted mass of hookah hoses and then rehook the hoses to create one long hose. It reminds you of Christmas time back home when you enjoyed untangling the Christmas lights and saying to yourself, "I get so much satisfaction from cleaning and straightening. One day, I'll be the best janitor ever."
Oh.
Well, at least one part of that dream came true. You are a janitor. You rehook the hoses to create one long one.
Excellent. Okay, so then we need to... Do we attach it here? I don't remember.
As cool X.
No. We come down here. Oh, that's right.
An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern to the back bar area. It's hard to tell what is merely decorative.
You didn't even give us our drink. The hell?
An interesting...
Alright, we've got to talk to him again because we need to hook these hoses up.
Huh, so...
What have you got?
Well, listen, I got...
Make me...
Special, maybe another one, mate. What the fuck? What happened to my first one?
Try...
Oh, so we got it. So we attach it to these. See, we inspected these and it didn't even give us...
The hose is now attached to the leftmost conduit.
Didn't give us much indication that we can, like, use them for anything.
You complete the connection between the 2 conduits.
Cool. So now we should be able to go downstairs. I think. Bah! Oh no, he's still alive. Wait, what? Oh, didn't turn it on. I messed up. I messed up.
Nitro begins to flow through the tubing and into the conduit.
There we go. Alright, now he should be frozen.
Frosta la Kista, baby.
Wow, it worked! This dude's in a deep freeze. But now what are you going to do with him? The Endodroid's home surgery kit sits on the crate, but I suppose you can see that. The Endodroid is frozen quite solid.
Alright. Oh no.
Bummer, it looks like your friend has reconstituted. This could be a painful development. Yes, it looks like he's going to beat the... Yep, he sure did. Boy, that's gotta hurt. I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
We'll count that as a death because I did not plan it. Okay, so we need to give him a whack with a pipe. What?
Cool. Laying a solid blow upside the head of this frigid felon has reduced him to cubes. He's not too hard to handle now. It wouldn't be prudent. It feels like... It's just your run-of-the-mill basement.
We can't even look at it, that's weird. Alright, well you need to use the brush and pan to scoop him up.
You quite cleverly whisk the cubed culprit into your dustpan. It's going to be tough to carry him this way, though.
We'll deal with it, don't worry. Cool, so we got him. Now we gotta find our friend. Oh, it's freaking out.
Drat! It appears that the bartender disconnected your cleverly concocted hose link while you were gone.
That's fine, we don't need it anymore. Alright, there he is.
I can't take him like that. Find something cool to put him in. Last thing I need is for him to thaw before I take him.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. And the ice cube tray.
Very good. He'll be much more transportable this way. However, you'd better hope it doesn't thaw.
Okay.
Here's your cubed compadre. Where's my 50 buckazoids?
How does he even know that's him?
No bull. You really got him, huh? I mean, good job.
Yeah, I really got him. And I could really use my 50 buckazoids.
Tell you what, I'll pay you when they pay me.
No, I need the money now. Or I let the guy thaw right here, right now.
No, just a minute. You don't want to do that. Hold on to your elementary contents. I got it here. Here, you happy? I'll just be taking that tray. Been a special treat doing business with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your business. What was banned from there? Or he's just making that up, I guess. He's out of here. Alright. Now we're going to save as Brandy. Oh my god. Buying Brandy. So we've got 52 buckazoids. We can continue our journey to get some cheats for Stooge Fighter 3. Alright.
I'd like a bottle of your cold Saurian brandy, please.
Well, so you're interested in the good stuff, eh?
That's right.
I'll just take that 20. Thank you. I haven't sold much of this stuff lately, except to some sorry-looking little pud. Oh, hey, that reminds me. He still owes me some money. Oh, I can't believe I fell for that scam. Oh, well, enjoy, sucker.
I ain't the sucker here, mate. It's not even for me. It's for a friend. Alright. There he is. Brandy.
It's that cold Saurian brandy Elmo wanted. Yuck! It has a fish floating in the bottom. Oh well,
a fish.
Their own.
Oh, that's where the fish comes from. I never inspected this. I didn't realize that's where the fish came from. I thought it just randomly gave you a fish.
Yes! I mean, Mr. Wilco, I'm most pleased you've chosen to do business with us. You're just in time, too. I have another party on his way interested in the same item. Oh, well.
Whatever, bruv.
Well, I'll take that off your hands. Now, per our agreement, here's your cheat sheet. I'm certain you'll find the game much more interesting now. Also, you look like you could use this fish.
Of course. Thank you.
Enjoy, Mr. Wilco. I have a real important business in another part of town. Be seeing ya. Oh, by the way, I'd appreciate if you'd not mention our meeting to anyone. Some of those purple-skulled old stockholders really hold a grudge, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God.
Elmo has definitely taken a turn for the worse. You'd like to think it was your exit from the admittedly captive rank of that off-world sweat orb, Scumsoft Incorporated. It was probably something dumb like a compulsion for pet projects or personally beneficial programs over those things important to the company as a whole. Nah, that couldn't be it.
Alright, what do we got?
Pretty cool looking, huh?
Pretty cool looking fish.
It's the Stooge Fighter 3 cheat sheet you got from Elmo.
To guarantee a win, the cheat sheet says, when at the choice screen, press the machine's letter buttons in the following order: A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. Then, be aggressive and attack as much as possible using your new secret weapon.
Sounds like a plan to me. Right. Back to the arcade. I think we didn't actually do... Oh, it's probably fine. It doesn't actually matter. So usually you face this guy on the Stooge Fighter 3 and you lose, and then you ask for a rematch, and then he kind of like places a wager for it. But he should place the wager here instead. But it's weird because he basically... I'll just do it and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another game of Stooge Fighter? I'm feeling a little luckier this...
Oh.
Not now. Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another game of Stooge Fighter? I'm feeling a little luckier this time.
You know, kid, I'd really like to, but I need a little more of a challenge. Take a long walk off a short asteroid, okay?
What's the matter? Afraid a measly little pencil-necked low-life janitor and general waste of human life is going to embarrass you in front of your friends?
Well said.
Well said.
Hold on there, you little puke! I'm not afraid of some puny little zit on the butt of the universe!
Jerkwad is a scaredy cat! Jerkwad is a scaredy cat!
Alright, you little wad of spit, let's play. I'll waste you. Tell you what, let's make it interesting. If you win, I'll give you 300 buckazoids. However, if I win, you're mine to do with as I see fit. The deal?
Alright, we're gonna lose the first time because he has some more dialogue after this.
Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Oh, it's this bit, sorry.
Oh, you're a bit puny, but I'm sure I'll be able to get a few buckazoids for you over at the slave colony.
I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you quite right. Did you say slave colony?
Too late to back out, Borg breath.
Uh-oh.
I knew that.
You would think if you lose this match to him, they'd have some death screen where you go to a slave colony. But if you lose, nothing happens. So, it's kind of dumb. Alright, A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. Oh, that's a new button.
You are visually unimpressed.
Alright, who are we gonna go this time? Coily Joe. I reckon Coily Joe's our man. Look at this guy.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It's rumbling time, buddy. It's our special weapon.
See that? Hit that!
God. Oh, he's got a pie.
Oh, no! See that? Hit that!
Come over here.
See that? Hit that!
You got him.
Coily Joe wins.
Coily Joe.
Rumble.
See that? Hit that!
Yeah. Come on.
See that? Hit that! See that? Hit that!
Coily Joe wins the match.
Coily Joe.
How lucky can a guy get? That was pure luck. Jeez.
Jesus.
Where's my money?
Oh yeah.
Here. Now, if I were you, I'd make myself scarce, you little lump of phlegm. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my temper, and all that's gonna be left of you is teeth and toenails.
Alright. We got the money. We got 332 Buckazoids. So we can now go and get ourselves some accommodation. If Roger will remember how to walk. What the fuck is wrong with him? Sir, just walk normally. What the hell? What's going on? He's broken. Yeah, that was weird. He's nervous, I guess. Alright, mate. We got the money.
Okay, son, you just scribble your old Bill Shatner on the register screen and I'll get your key card. It's as fine a room as you'll find on this orb.
Bill Shatner.
You have a brief moment of what you think is cleverness. You decide to wittily sign the name Franzel Neekberm.
Franzel Neekberm. It's my name.
Okay, here's your key card. Don't lose it. Room 1220J. Up the elevator. Franzel Neekberm. If I had a Buckazoid for every time I'd seen that name, I'd be sitting pretty. I could afford one of those fancy fur-lined donut thingies that... What was I saying? Anyway, enjoy your stay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to tell someone.
Gee, thanks. Say, could you tell me where...
I'm a real busy guy, son. You got any questions, why don't you just go find the Chamber of Commerce and talk to them. I'm sure they'll be glad to help you out. Be seeing you.
Me seeing you. Alright. Time to check out our new digs. There's a cat. Robot cat. What do we got?
It's the keycard to your luxurious suite at the charming Dew Beam Inn. The room number is 1220J.
Some Japanese. Not sure what this is. This is Yaban. Shida? I don't know. Anyways. Can we try these other doors? No.
It feels... There is...
With the mouse.
Great carpet. You display your standard blank stare, but it is unimpressed. Can't read that one, but it does look like something you once read in a fortune cookie.
What? Okay. Fortune cookies are typically Chinese and that's Japanese, so...
A sign in the hazy distance indicates the presence of some huge conglomerate.
Alright. Anyways.
Just as you're about to insert the key card so you can go inside and check out your new digs, you notice those two goony-looking dudes from the lobby walking in your direction at a rather deliberate pace. Perhaps they're going to welcome you to the place or show you where the ice machine is.
I'm sure they are.
Hey there, pal. Got a second? Me and my friend here was wondering something.
Fire away. What did you want to know?
Well, we was wondering if you'd have any objection to us pounding you senseless. Grab 'em and let's get moving. I gotta report in soon. You puny little scumbag. I can't believe anyone would
We're being
want
kidnapped.
you. One thing's for sure. You sure ain't gonna be seeing your home son ever again. Hey, Nigel, let's get back to it, huh? We got things to do and places to go. Now, just sit there and be still and be quiet, little man. I've got some things to finish before I finish you.
Okay. Wow, damn. What are we gonna do? Have a look around, I guess.
They ripped off an alien crossing sign. How sophomoric. It's the keyring that doofus hung on the wall after the other doofus left. A nail protrudes from the wall. How novel. Due to the planetary location of this unit, it can't keep a steady picture for very long. And as is universally known, the local cable company will get around to fixing it at their convenience. And who knows, you might get lucky and get another shopping channel or country western station in the process. Your captors have obviously been drinking mass quantities of that new imported beer, Tecate Wormhole.
Tecate Wormhole. Pelvis.
A beautiful thick shag carpet of Pelvis Brailsford, the rock and roll programming sensation, adorns the east wall of this grungy apartment. You have no idea where this place is, but it's nice to see that grunge has finally hit the interior decorating industry. Teddy Schmuckspin, a popular children's toy, sits on the floor. If you weren't a popular child, you didn't get one.
What's the original of that? Teddy Ruxpin? Teddy...
This alien woman looks to be in very bad shape. Her pupils are fixed and dilated. Her body is stiff, almost as if she's dead. And her skin looks tight and puffy, as if bodily gases are building up inside her. Bandages and patches appear in profusion all over her, and some of her seams look like they're about to give way.
No, we've got to help her.
You make a mental note to come back and rescue this poor woman. This little unit is a portable dehumidifier. When you're a guy like Singent, who sweats like a bicranial crud snorter, you need one of these things going all the time. This poster is from that new graphic novel series about the sewer worker who doubles as a psychic investigator. You think it's called Gabriel Norton. It's the popular pin-up alien Krill McPherson, the one that poses all over time pods in Space Piston magazine.
Krill McPherson.
Just watch that McPherson strut.
Like an Al McPherson joke.
This is the data corder you got from that endodroid Hunter dude. It's Kathy Meyerland, an attractive model with gills from one of those stinky swamp-like planets like Modoria, or Slimyon, or Muxalon 4. It looks like the lead singer for that new death metal band, the Disgruntled Postal Workers.
Isn't that Disgruntled Postal Workers? Isn't that an actual band name? I need to look this up. No. I swear there's a band with a similar name to that though. I guess that's a reference to like going postal.
This symbol is all the rage among teenagers in the quadrant. None of the adults knows what it means, but it's shorthand for no sign of life. You don't know what that is, but you keep seeing it above people's garage doors. It must be some sort of anti-theft device. It's a short pile polystyrene rug with the ubiquitous Have a Cyclopean Day symbol.
Have a Cyclopean Day. What is this guy doing? Lamp.
This optical disc-based multimedia entertainment system has a slew of powerful graphics and audio coprocessors, a unique flexible architecture, is extremely high-priced, and plays a half-dozen really bad arcade games. It's called a 3DOA.
3DOA. Is that a reference to something that I don't understand?
There seems to be a small pile of CD-ROMs sitting here. Your captors have obviously been drinking. It's one of those wads of lard you ran into at the inn. This keypad undoubtedly controls the doorway. There is a massive door leading into the next room.
Alright, it's time to get out of here, Roger.
You pinch yourself to make sure this isn't all a bad dream.
Hey, what the fu- I don't want to see you move another inch or I'm gonna slice you in a knife.
Oh no, I skipped the dialogue. Shit. Alright. Look at them legs go.
You are now a proud nail owner. Good thinking. The nail proves to be just what you needed to free yourself from those handcuffs. Don't get all excited, Little Red Riding Hood. You aren't out of those woods yet.
Roger's pretty talented. He knows how to pick locks, apparently. Alright. I like how he's really loud, ripping this down, but this guy's just none the wiser.
Don't even bother looking in your pockets. You are carrying nothing. Nada, zip, zero, zilch.
Alright.
It's that static-laden, cheapo polystyrene rug you ripped from the wall. You poke it, you get fingerprints all over it. You get...
Okay, choose that one. On the floor.
You carefully lay the rug on the floor. Even though you were never known for your interior decorating talents, you feel very satisfied with the location you have chosen.
Okay. It's time. It's dancing time.
Your body is now carrying a nice static charge. Wow, the static energy you built up discharged, frying Lard Boy's circuitry. Did you actually think of that, or was it just luck? Smooth move. You've got his keyring.
Excellent.
Your search through the CDs reveals a bunch of typically boring multimedia magazines. A multimedia phone book. Too bad there aren't any phones around here.
Take that back.
Don't pick at it. You'll only make it worse.
3DOA laser reader. Insert disc.
It does nothing until you insert a 3DOA compatible disc. The room seems to be vibrating.
What the hell is this thing?
Way too disgusting.
Okay, we need a disc.
Don't pick at it.
I don't remember where it is, but we'll come. Can we get this here? No. Okay.
It's apparently programmed to be locked, perhaps to prevent unauthorized entry.
We can't open it?
It's... You're reasonably certain that this door won't budge.
Oh, did we get a keycard? Yes.
It's that Lard Master's keyring.
Yep.
Well, 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 the worm is out of the hole. So, you have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do I, punk?
He does not care that we're out of the room.
This box is full of daddies.
Daddies
are modules which, when inserted into intercranial slots, give the user complete knowledge of whatever topic is programmed into that particular daddy.
Okay.
A box of MODIs, behavioral modification Eurocircuit chips, lies under the desk. This controller controls the controls on the subspace neurotransmitter.
My God.
Jeez, is this guy a control freak or what?
Hilarious.
A massive subspace neurotransmitter fills the desk. Amplified by brainwave patterns, neurotransmissions are not affected by local damping fields. But
right?
You already knew that, right?
Of course.
Wow, that's a signed poster of the lead singer for that country western band, Hall & As.
Hall & As.
It's just another picture of a heavenly body. It's the one called Nigel, the larger of the two mass-laden brothers.
Ouch. Can we talk to him?
Go away.
He just does not care that we're out.
You poke and prod amongst the MODIs until you find a MODI labeled churlish. Being intrigued by the word, you glom it. Incidentally, you might want to look up the word churlish before you do anything stupid.
Let's do that. What is the world? What does the word churlish mean? Churlish. Having a bad disposition, surly, difficult to work with, intractable, of befitting a churl, boorish or vulgar. Okay, rude, unfriendly. So...
That's the churlish MODI I found in that box. That's the...
The corner of the label in this MODI seems to be loose.
Alright. So we need to stick this onto a different
You pick through the carton
Moddy.
of moddies and find nothing else of interest.
We might be able to die if we give him the actual one. When did I last save? I'm curious to go back. Because... Oh, we're like all the way back here. Okay, let's just do this fast. Shouldn't take long. I want to see if there's a death there if we give him the other one. Because you're supposed to switch the labels with a different one. And give him that.
You just...
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh.
Just as you were about to...
Shut up.
Hey there. Well. You...
Okay, let's go quickly. Yeah.
Hey.
The room... Either the room... You are not... Good. Don't get... You care...
Dance, Roger, dance.
Your body is now carrying a nice... Smooth.
All right.
Well, well, well. The worm... Yeah, well...
You poke a incidentally...
Okay, let's give him this one.
Wow, he really creased your can. Pretty impressive. Maybe not from your point of view, of course.
Alright, it's all for just that. Totally worth it. Alright, so we need to find another one somewhere. I don't remember where it is though.
What do you want to do? Give him a nice massage? Wise up. This guy values you less than Starcon does. Your search through the CDs reveals a...
Oh, is it here?
You now possess the Moddy.
Aha. Alright. Burlesque.
It's a burlesque Moddy.
So.
Pretty cool looking, huh?
pretty cool looking. I feel like you have to do something with this computer, but I don't remember. Alright, here you go.
Thinking it was the churlish Muddy, he pops it in place.
And he's gone. Oh, there's a weird noise.
Unfortunately, your brainwave patterns are far too puny to benefit from even this unit's powerful positronic amplifiers. Don't touch.
God, what is that noise?
You poke around and look for something useful, but since you're not exactly Mr. Subspace, you rummage around in the box to look for something useful, but all you find is an almost complete set of line dancing in zero-G daddies. Only Volume 2, the Achy Breaky, appears to be missing.
Okay, take his belt. Can we just stop that noise somehow? God. The noise. Get rid of it.
It's Nigel's belt, complete with a damping field actuator and a nifty personal grooming assistant.
Nifty.
It's the damping field actuator. This is a personal grooming assistant.
It looks so nasty. What the fuck?
Excellent.
Oh, stopped. Oh, was it this that was buzzing?
It's the
hell? That was weird.
Yuck. It's the hair you pulled from Nigel's personal grooming assistant.
It's not. We haven't pulled it yet.
No, that's just... No. Careful.
Okay.
It's the damping field actuator.
The damping field actuator. Alright, now we can get out of here, kind of. So this bit's a bit weird too, because you're like, I'm free, but then you can't actually do anything here.
This appears to be a damping field controller unit. At least it looks like most of the other damping field controller units you've ever seen, and you've seen quite a few. The cityscape stretches like an immense pestilent rash across the puckered, festering face of Polysorbate 60.
Ah, pretty.
Pretty. Alright, so...
This is the data corder you got from that Endodroid Hunter dude.
What we need to do here is...
This button
we need to open this. All of these pieces can come out. And we need to reconfigure this into a transmitting beacon-y thing. So yeah, this is kind of a pain in the ass. But we're gonna try it. So, excuse me. In the manual, let me just bring this up. Okay, we have homing beacon puzzle. Opening up the data corder, and who doesn't have one by now, displays a grid of 5 squares. There are 5 sub-circuit plates that can be moved from square to square. Each of the 5 sub-circuit plates has a jumper that can be moved to any of the 5 IRK settings, and a socket to accept any of 5 chips: the Spentium, the Dentium, the Repentium, the Fermentium, and the Dimtel. The squares that the plates fit into are called the sensor arrays, ATE. Player must figure out which plate goes into which sensor array square, insert the correct chips into each plate socket, assign the correct ERK jumper numbers to each plate. Hey Born, how's it going? You still didn't get a greeting. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe you've been like, maybe the greeting system doesn't like you anymore or something. You haven't changed your name, have you? Your name's still the same. Because it's based off of names. I think your name's the same, right? You haven't changed it. That's weird. I don't know why it's not playing it for you. Strange. Hopefully next time I will play it. I think it doesn't tend to play it, like if I stream earlier in the day and then stream again later, it will only play it like the first time if someone joins both streams. So hopefully if I stream, well, hopefully when I stream next time, you'll get a greeting. We'll see. But anyways, you're just in time. We've got to solve a puzzle. It's going to be great fun. So this is the puzzle that a lot of people think is like the copyright protection for this game, but apparently from what I've heard, it's not copyright. It was supposed to be a puzzle within the game itself, but they like ran out of time or something to implement it, so they had to end up just putting it into the manual instead. So yes. Basically, we have to follow these steps to figure out the configuration for this thing here. Which order they go in. You have to leave in 15 minutes. Fair enough. Well, it might not be very entertaining because we're just going to be doing this puzzle. I'll try to do it in less than 15 minutes, but I doubt that's going to happen. Alright, so all 5 plates are needed to create the homing beacon. We know that the feedback cutter offer. Oh, you can't see my cursor. There we go. Feedback cutter offer and the tachyon transmitter plates need to follow certain configuration rules explained herein. Some confusion about the remaining plates still exists. So these 3, we know that. Wait, what? Okay. 1 must be placed at sensor array E. So of the remaining plates. So let's just do. We need to figure out, this puzzle is kind of a pain. We're gonna do some color coding here. We're gonna do green. So green, 1 must be placed at sensor array E. So these 3. Actually, maybe we'll do like orange, because we're not sure about that one. So orange would be like our unsure color. So could be E. This one could be E. This one could be E. One of the others must be set at IRK1. So whichever one is E cannot be IRK1. The remaining one uses the Spentium chip. Okay, so those are 3 rules for these 3 to differentiate them. So we'll say 1 and Spentium. Cool. Make this a little bigger actually. Here we go. Alright. We do know for sure the tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip. Dentium. Confirmed. And should not be placed at sensor array C. The particle shield should not be placed at sensor array E. Particle shield is not at E. Oh, okay, cool. So that changes that one. Subspace emitter should not use 7. recalibrating fluctuator should be placed at sensor array B or C. So this one's not E, so we can get rid of that one. So the Spentium must be E, right? That's what we've figured out here. Because neither of those can be E. And this says one must be placed at E, so it's that one. Subspace emitter should not use IRK7. We got that. Recalibrating fluctuator should be, sorry, the recalibrating fluctuator should be placed sensor array. What? Should be, oh god, hold on, I think I fucked this up already. Okay. Recalibrating fluctuator should be placed at A and be set to 9. Okay, so these ones, we can actually just delete these. Up, up. Cool. Feedback cutter offer won't work with the Fermentium chip, so this one is a no-go. Should not go in B or C. The plate that uses 3 also uses the Dimtel chip. Okay, let's just highlight that one so we know. That's important to remember. And the plate in sensor array D must be set to 5. God, what have I done? Alright, so what do we got here? One must be placed at E, so this one's not E. This one can't be E, so this one has to be E. Not that color. So that's E, this one's not E. One of the others must be set to 1. So this one can't be 1 because it has to be one of the others. This one can't be 1 because it's already 9. So that one's 1. The remaining one, so one's E, one must be 1, the remaining one uses Spentium. So this one's Spentium. Oh god. Spentium, so we've solved that one. Cool. So what we can do here actually is we can go red, we can go A's been used, A's been used, A's been used, E's also been used. Nine has been used. 1 has been used. All Spentium's been used. Dentium is also used. (9A) Spentium. 9A Spentium E. Okay. And 1. Alright. So, process of elimination. This one is D. So these ones cannot be D. This one must be B. This one cannot be B, cannot be B. We already know what that one is. These ones we can just blank out. So this one is C. Alright, the plate in D must be set to 5. So we know this one is 5. So So can't be 5, can't be 5. Must be 5, so then this one here is 3. Which means these ones here are not 3. That one's, we already solved that one, already solved that one. So this one must be 7. The plate and sensor array D must be set to 5. We've done that one already, right? Yep. Plate that uses 3 must also uses the dim towel. Cool. So dim towel is gone. We already know that one, so that's gone too. Repentium is here. So Repentium is removed. Fermentium. So these 3 could be Fermentium. No, they can't, because that one's solved. That one's also solved. Cool, so we've solved it. That was a lot easier than I remember. I think when I tried to solve this originally as a kid, I was basically just trying to do it in my head, which I feel is almost impossible. So yeah, there's our solution. So let us put this in. So A uses 9 Spentium. Wait. A9 recalibrating fluctuator, which uses the Spentium chip. B is Tachyon, which uses 7, and the Dentium chip. C is Fermentium 1 particle shield. D is, where is D? Feedback cutter offer, which uses the, what, why can't I see this? Repentium and 5, and E is subspace emitter, dimtel 3. All right, is it gonna work? Whoop! We did it.
Hey, here's your fish.
My fish. Thank you, sir.
Stellar, you picked up my homing signal. I can't believe I actually made it work. Now no one can say I spent a little bit too much free time in the bathroom with Popular Tektronix.
Popular Tektronix? Who are you trying to kid? I know what you were reading in there.
What was that voice, Roger? I thought I heard something.
Pay no attention, Stellar. It was probably just a mechanical flatulence from the ship.
Anyway, we received a transmission from a nearby StarCon communications monitoring platform. They told us of some unusual signal originating from the area of Polysorbate 60. We dialed it in, scanned the coordinates, and found you.
So what are you doing in this sector, Stellar? I thought you were stationed on the SCS Heinz 57.
Heinz 57.
I am. I had some leave accumulated and decided to take it. This is kind of embarrassing for me. I actually came to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I was curious about what you'd been up to, so I decided to visit. And when I arrived here, I found you had just left for shore leave on Polysorbate. I decided to follow you down and try and catch up with you. When I got to that dump of an inn and found you'd been kidnapped by those thugs, I searched around, but could find no trace of where they'd taken you. That certainly is a strange place. I decided to beam back up to the deep ship and try to locate you through your transport communicator signal. When I'd returned, I found you'd left it up here on the ship.
You idiot.
I didn't know what to do then until that call came through from the StarCon installation. You're a lucky man, Wilco.
Yeah. I guess I am. If you hadn't gotten there when you did, I'd probably be a victim of some serious cement poisoning after those geeks chucked me off that balcony.
Terrace.
What?
Well, actually, it was a terrace.
Whatever. Thanks, Stellar. I sure owe you a big one.
I'd sure like to collect that sometime. But let's talk about
collect your big one sometime.
Perhaps I could take you to dinner sometime soon.
I'd like that, Stellar. I'd like that a lot. The thing is that I kind of have a relationship with another, and I wouldn't feel very comfortable about that. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to her. You understand? Not to mention the fact I'd be wearing my sphincter for a necklace if Beatrice ever found out. I hope you do understand, Stellar. I like you. I think I even more than like you. I don't know where I got this inordinate sense of loyalty toward Beatrice.
We're not even in a relationship with her, right?
The word that explains that is fear.
Pound sand, pal. Please know that were the situation any different, I'd be making that date with you right now.
They're a little vague on what
Friends,
happens with him and Beatrice.
Buddies. That's all this is gonna be. I guess I knew it somewhere inside. I just didn't want to believe it. I guess I admire your trueness of heart, however misplaced. But I feel much more inclined to damn you for it. I know that's selfish, but it's how I feel. I must admit it shows something more about you, more depth of character than I gave you credit for, Wilco. Well, I'm patient if you ever have a change of heart. Well, Roger, we should see what we can find out about those subhuman walking dumpsters that had such a keen interest in you. I don't suppose you heard their names.
No, but I did get this neat personal grooming assistant. It needs a little cleaning,
nice.
But...
That's great, Roger. Don't clean it, though. Take it to the sick bay. There's a DNA analyzer there. We can scan the contents and perhaps use the results to get some names and information about these guys.
Good thinking, Stellar.
Oh, no worries, Spawn.
Thought of it.
Thank you for dropping in, even though it was short.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Always
would
good
have,
to
Roger.
see you.
Look, I've got to go to sick bay and get some treatment for my
Hope you have a
back
good
after
rest of
that
your day.
Not so graceful rescue.
I'm gonna finish up pretty much now anyway,
yeah,
so...
that. Sorry. Well, I'll see you there.
See you later, Stella. Yeah, so she... This is her first appearance in the series, so there's not really any backstory to her.
I am receiving a message from StarCon.
And then the stuff with Beatrice
on screen.
was kind of left up in the air. So...
Hello, Commander Kilbasa. I have a new directive for Deep Ship 86. This is actually a special request from me, Commander. As you may know, I served with Admiral Bluntfang during the Fallopian Campaign. Admiral Bluntfang's widow is involved in building an off-world retirement community. They are almost finished, but have requested assistance from Deep Ship 86. Commander, please extend her every courtesy. You know, if things go well, this would not look too bad in your personnel file. I will let Sharpay, the Admiral's widow, explain further.
Hello, Commander Kilbasa.
She needs some moisturizer, that lady.
Toolman mentioned. We have almost completed our project here, but could use StarCon assistance. To be honest, Commander, I pulled a few strings, but this is an important mission, I assure you. Since you are scheduled to be present for the dedication of the Golden Light Year's retirement center anyway, I hoped you might alter your travel plans to accommodate an earlier arrival. From the information provided me by my old friend, the Admiral, you would be able to warp here within a few hours. I require some assistance from your ship, as well as one of your crew members. Allow me to explain.
Meanwhile, back in sickbay.
What is that? Alright, well, we got some DNA sampling to do next time.